Imagine this. You wake up one morning, sunlight streaming through your window, illuminating the dust motes dancing lazily in the air. You stretch, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, and for a brief moment, everything feels right. You lie there, cocooned in the soft embrace of your sheets, and you hear the distant hum of life outside your window, the chirping of birds, the low murmur of traffic, the laughter of children playing. But as you rise, a familiar weight settles in, slowly creeping back into your mind. You're not just waking up. You're preparing to perform another day in the theater of your life. You slip into your routine, showered, dressed, and ready to navigate the day ahead. You smile at colleagues, laugh at jokes, and respond to emails as if you're a player in a well-rehearsed script. But deep down, a nagging question lingers. Are you truly living, or are you merely performing? This is the paradox we find ourselves in. We strive for authenticity, yet we often find ourselves acting out roles dictated by societal expectations, family pressures, and internalized beliefs. It's a dance, a choreography perfected over years, where every movement is calculated, every word rehearsed. Yet, beneath the surface, a profound emptiness simmers, whispering that something essential is missing. What does it mean to truly live? Is it defined by the number of accomplishments on your resume, the social media likes on your latest post, or the accolades of your peers? Or is it something deeper, something that transcends the superficial markers of success? As you navigate the maze of your daily existence, consider this unsettling truth. Most people are not living, they are performing. This performance is not merely a personal struggle, it is a cultural phenomenon. The world around us is a stage, and we have been conditioned to play our parts flawlessly. The pressure to conform to societal norms is palpable, wrapping around us like a suffocating shroud. Think about it. How often do you find yourself wearing a mask, carefully curating your responses to fit the expectations of those around you? How often do you suppress your true feelings to maintain the illusion of a perfect life? Rhetorical questions swirl in your mind, begging for answers. What would it feel like to step off the stage, to drop the script, and to embrace the raw, unfiltered experience of being alive? What if the pursuit of happiness is not found in the applause of others, but in the quiet moments of self-discovery and vulnerability? Consider the late philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre, who proposed that existence precedes essence. In simpler terms, we are not born with a predetermined purpose. Rather, we create our essence through the choices we make. Yet, in our quest to fit in and be accepted, we often relinquish this power. We become actors in a play we did not write, trapped in a narrative that is not our own. As you grapple with these thoughts, the tension builds. The urge to break free clashes with the fear of stepping beyond the familiar. What if this performance is all you've ever known? What if the world outside the stage is chaotic, unpredictable, and frightening? Yet, the desire for genuine living pulses beneath the surface, a relentless drumbeat urging you to wake up, to break the cycle, to rediscover what it means to be truly alive. The great question looms larger. What is stopping you from living your life with authenticity and depth? What invisible chains bind you to the performance, preventing you from embracing the messy, beautiful, and often painful reality of existence? The answers to these questions lie in the hidden recesses of your psyche, intertwined with the very fabric of your identity. As you ponder these questions, a flicker of hope ignites within you. Perhaps this moment of introspection is the first step toward liberation, a chance to reclaim your narrative and step into the fullness of your being. But how do you navigate this complex journey? What tools do you need to dismantle the facade and embrace the truth of your existence? In the next section, we will delve deeper into the psychology and philosophical roots of this phenomenon. We will explore the hidden forces that shape our behavior, our emotions, and ultimately our identities. Prepare to uncover the invisible threads that bind you to your performance and discover the path that leads to authentic living. Are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery? The answers await, just beyond the veil of your conditioned reality. To understand why we find ourselves trapped in the performance of life rather than fully engaging with its essence, we must first peel back the layers of our psychological and philosophical conditioning. At the heart of this dilemma lies a complex interplay of societal expectations, individual desires, and existential fears. It is a labyrinthine journey into the depths of human consciousness, where we confront the very nature of our existence. Carl Jung, the eminent psychologist, argued that the persona, the mask we wear in public, serves as a protective mechanism. This facade allows us to navigate social interactions, providing a sense of security and acceptance. However, the danger of over-identifying with this persona is profound. It can lead to a disconnection from our true selves, resulting in a pervasive sense of emptiness. Jung believed that the path to individuation, the process of becoming one's true self, requires a confrontation with the shadow, the parts of ourselves we suppress or deny. This inner work is essential for breaking free from the performance that dominates our lives. Consider the role of societal conditioning in shaping our identities. From a young age, we are bombarded with messages about who we should be, what we should aspire to, and how we should behave. The ideals of success, beauty, and happiness are often dictated by external standards, creating a blueprint for life that many blindly follow. Friedrich Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch challenges us to transcend these conventional notions, encouraging us to forge our own paths and create values that resonate with our authentic selves. Yet, the fear of societal rejection looms large, often silencing our inner voices and compelling us to conform to the scripts that have been handed down to us. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer also offers insights into this predicament. He posited that human existence is characterized by suffering and striving, driven by an insatiable will to live. This inherent struggle can lead us to seek validation and fulfillment in external achievements, perpetuating the cycle of performance. In our quest to avoid suffering, we often cling to the familiar roles we play, fearing that stepping off the stage will plunge us into chaos. This fear can be paralyzing. What if the life you've constructed is an illusion? What if the person you portray to the world is a mere reflection of what others expect? The emotional turmoil that arises from this dissonance can manifest in various ways: anxiety, depression, or a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction. It is as if we are actors in a grand play, performing our roles flawlessly, yet feeling that something is deeply amiss. Jean-Paul Sartre's existential philosophy further illuminates this struggle. He argued that we are condemned to be free, meaning that we bear the weight of our choices and the responsibility of creating meaning in our lives. Yet, this freedom can be overwhelming. In our quest for authenticity, we may feel paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice or facing the consequences of our actions. This existential angst can lead us to retreat into the safety of performance, where the script is already written and the outcomes are predictable. As we delve deeper into the psychological roots of our behavior, we encounter the concept of cognitive dissonance, the internal conflict that arises when our actions do not align with our beliefs or values. This dissonance can drive us to rationalize our performances, convincing ourselves that we are living authentically when, in reality, we are merely fulfilling expectations. The dissonance creates a chasm between who we are and who we pretend to be, leading to feelings of guilt and inadequacy. Moreover, the influence of cultural conditioning cannot be underestimated. From advertising to social media, we are inundated with images and narratives that dictate what it means to lead a fulfilling life. The allure of the perfect lifestyle becomes a benchmark, distorting our perceptions of success and happiness. As we compare ourselves to these curated representations, we often find ourselves falling short, leading to a relentless pursuit of validation through performance. In this context, it becomes clear that the hidden problem is not merely an individual struggle, but a collective phenomenon. We are trapped in a web of expectations and beliefs that stifle our authenticity, compelling us to prioritize appearances over genuine experiences. The psychological forces at play are deeply ingrained, and unraveling them requires courage and introspection. As we explore the ramifications of this performance-driven existence, the tension continues to mount. The consequences of living inauthentically extend beyond personal dissatisfaction. They ripple outward, shaping our relationships, our communities, and our understanding of what it means to be human. But what lies at the core of this existential dilemma? What deeper truths must we confront to escape the clutches of performance and embrace the fullness of life? In the next section, we will delve into the unseen consequences of this phenomenon, examining how it silently shapes our personal and societal realities. Prepare to uncover the profound impact of living inauthentically and the urgency of reclaiming your narrative. The journey toward liberation beckons, but the path is fraught with challenges that demand our attention and reflection. Are you ready to face the truth? As we peel back the layers of performance and its psychological underpinnings, we confront the stark reality of its unseen consequences. Living inauthentically doesn't merely affect our internal landscape, It shapes the very fabric of our relationships, our society, and our understanding of existence itself. The implications of this phenomenon are profound, often lurking in the shadows of our consciousness, unnoticed yet deeply impactful. One of the most significant consequences of this performative existence is the erosion of genuine connections. In a world where appearances reign supreme, relationships often become transactional, driven by the need for validation rather than authentic engagement. We curate our interactions, presenting polished versions of ourselves to meet the expectations of others. This superficiality breeds loneliness, as we forgo meaningful connections in favor of maintaining our carefully constructed facades. Consider the impact of social media, a powerful catalyst in this dynamic. Platforms designed for connection often promote comparison, leading us to present idealized versions of our lives. The highlight reel becomes the standard, fostering an environment where vulnerability is seen as weakness. As we scroll through perfectly filtered images and curated posts, the reality of our struggles and imperfections is obscured. This distortion not only alienates us from ourselves, but also from those around us. How can we foster genuine relationships when we are so preoccupied with maintaining our performances? Cognitive biases, such as the Dunning-Kruger effect, further complicate our understanding of authenticity. This phenomenon describes how individuals with low ability in a given domain overestimate their competence, while those with high ability often underestimate their skills. In the context of performance, we may feel inadequate when comparing ourselves to others, leading us to adopt roles that do not align with our true selves. This creates a vicious cycle of inauthenticity, where the pressure to conform to external standards clouds our judgment and distorts our self-perception. Moreover, the implications of living inauthentically extend into our mental health. The constant battle between our true selves and the personas we project can lead to significant psychological distress. Anxiety, depression, and a pervasive sense of inadequacy often arise from this dissonance. As we strive to meet societal expectations, we may neglect our emotional well-being, sacrificing our mental health on the altar of performance. Viktor Frankl, the renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, emphasized the importance of finding meaning in our lives, even in the face of suffering. He argued that the quest for meaning is a fundamental human drive, one that transcends mere existence. However, when we prioritize performance over authenticity, we risk losing sight of this essential pursuit. We become trapped in a cycle of superficiality, where the search for external validation overshadows our innate desire for purpose and fulfillment. The societal ramifications of this performance-driven existence are equally concerning. As individuals prioritize appearances over authenticity, a culture of disconnection and alienation emerges. Communities become fragmented, with people engaging less meaningfully and resisting vulnerability. This fragmentation breeds distrust and resentment, undermining the social fabric that binds us together. Moreover, the pressure to perform can lead to a collective sense of burnout. As individuals strive to meet the unrealistic standards set by society, the toll on mental and emotional health becomes unsustainable. The relentless pursuit of success, as defined by external metrics, fosters a culture of overwork and exhaustion, leaving little room for introspection, creativity, or genuine connection. As we navigate the unseen consequences of living inauthentically, a growing urgency arises. The desire to escape this trap becomes more pressing, calling us to confront the forces that bind us to our performances. What is the cost of continuing down this path? What will it take to break free from the chains of expectation and reclaim our lives? In this moment of reflection, we stand at a crossroads. The weight of societal norms, psychological conditioning, and the pressures of performance loom large, yet the potential for transformation glimmers in the distance. We can choose to confront these unseen consequences, to embrace the messy, beautiful reality of our existence, and to forge a new path rooted in authenticity. In the next section, we will explore the rebellion, the radical shift in perspective that challenges everything we thought we knew. It is here that we will uncover counterintuitive solutions, mindset shifts, and examples of those who have bravely stepped off the stage of performance to reclaim their lives. Are you ready to embark on this journey of rebellion and rediscovery? The path to liberation awaits, and it promises to be both challenging and profoundly rewarding.
As we stand on the precipice of transformation, it becomes clear that breaking free from the shackles of performance requires a radical shift in perspective. This rebellion against the constructs that dictate our lives is not merely an act of defiance. It is a profound act of self-liberation. Embracing authenticity demands courage, introspection, and a willingness to confront the fears that have kept us confined to our roles. To initiate this journey, we must first challenge the societal narratives that have shaped our understanding of success and fulfillment. The conventional markers of achievement, wealth, status, and external validation often lead us astray, obscuring the deeper truth that genuine happiness is rooted in authenticity and self-acceptance. It is essential to redefine what it means to live a meaningful life, moving away from the superficial and toward the profound. One of the first steps in this rebellion is to cultivate self-awareness. This involves a thorough examination of our beliefs, motivations, and the roles we play. Reflect on the following questions. What parts of your identity are influenced by external expectations? What passions and desires have you suppressed in favor of conformity? By confronting these questions, we begin to expose the underlying structures that dictate our choices and behaviors. The philosopher Søren Kierkegaard emphasized the importance of self-examination, asserting that the most common form of despair is not being who you are. This despair arises from living inauthentically, and it can be addressed through the practice of radical honesty with oneself. Embrace the discomfort that comes with acknowledging your true feelings and aspirations, even if they contradict the roles you have played. In this journey, it is essential to embrace vulnerability. We often perceive vulnerability as a weakness, yet it is, in fact, a powerful catalyst for connection and authenticity. When we allow ourselves to be seen, flaws and all, we invite others to do the same. This creates an atmosphere of trust and openness, where genuine relationships can flourish. As Brené Brown, a leading researcher on vulnerability, suggests, vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. By embracing our vulnerabilities, we unlock the potential for transformation, both within ourselves and in our interactions with others. Another crucial aspect of this rebellion is to challenge the fear of judgment. The fear of what others think can be paralyzing, often dictating our choices and stifling our authenticity. However, it is essential to recognize that the opinions of others are often reflections of their insecurities and projections, not objective truths about ourselves. Embracing the courage to live authentically means accepting that not everyone will understand or approve of your choices. This acceptance is liberating, allowing you to break free from the chains of external validation. Historical examples of individuals who have defied societal expectations and embraced their authenticity abound. Consider the life of Frida Kahlo, whose art was a powerful expression of her identity, pain, and vulnerability. Despite societal pressures to conform to traditional norms of beauty and femininity, she boldly embraced her uniqueness, transforming her struggles into an artistic legacy that resonates with countless individuals today. Kahlo's life serves as a testament to the power of authenticity and the beauty that emerges when we dare to live our truth. Similarly, the story of Nelson Mandela exemplifies the strength found in rebellion against imposed identities. Imprisoned for 27 years for his fight against apartheid, Mandela emerged not only as a leader, but as a symbol of resilience and authenticity. He refused to be defined by the roles assigned to him by society and instead chose to embody the values of justice, equality, and compassion. His journey reminds us that true rebellion lies in the steadfast commitment to our values, even in the face of adversity. As we embark on this path of rebellion, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of growth and exploration. Embrace the idea that life is not a destination but a journey filled with opportunities for self-discovery. This shift in perspective encourages us to view setbacks and challenges as integral parts of our growth, rather than as failures. By reframing our experiences, we can reclaim our power and navigate the complexities of life with authenticity and courage. One powerful practice to reinforce this mindset is to engage in regular self-reflection. Set aside time to journal your thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. Reflect on your experiences, celebrating your victories and acknowledging your struggles. This practice not only enhances self-awareness, but also serves as a reminder of your growth and resilience over time. As we explore the rebellion against performance, we must also recognize the importance of community. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and support your journey toward authenticity. Seek out those who challenge you to grow, who celebrate your true self, and who encourage you to embrace vulnerability. Together, you can create a nurturing environment where authenticity thrives, fostering connections that uplift and empower. The rebellion is not just an individual endeavor. It is a collective movement toward authenticity and genuine living. As we challenge societal norms and expectations, we pave the way for others to join us in this journey. Each act of rebellion, no matter how small, contributes to a larger tapestry of change, creating ripples that can transform our communities and society as a whole. In the next section, we will uncover the ultimate truth, the final, most powerful realization that redefines how we see reality. This insight promises to illuminate our understanding of authenticity and its profound impact on our lives. Prepare to be challenged, inspired, and transformed as we delve into the depths of this powerful revelation. Are you ready to embrace the ultimate truth? The journey continues, and the discoveries ahead are bound to reshape your worldview. As we approach the pinnacle of our exploration into the depths of authenticity and the rebellion against performance, we prepare to unveil a profound truth, one that has the power to redefine not just how we see ourselves, but how we engage with the world around us. This truth is not merely an abstract concept. It is a visceral realization that can ignite a transformation within, a catalyst for living not just existently, but vibrantly and authentically. The ultimate truth is this: the essence of life is not found in the roles we play, but in the connections we cultivate, the experiences we embrace, and the courage we muster to be our true selves. When we strip away the layers of performance, we uncover a rich tapestry of human experience, one that is inherently messy, beautifully flawed, and deeply meaningful. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, gazing at your reflection. What do you see? Beyond the surface-level features, beyond the roles you embody daily, lies the core of your being, the unique essence that is distinctly yours. This essence is where your passions, dreams, fears, and vulnerabilities converge. It is the part of you that yearns for authenticity, that craves connection, and that seeks to leave a mark on the world. This truth resonates with the teachings of many philosophers and thinkers throughout history. Viktor Frankl, in his seminal work Man's Search for Meaning, emphasized that meaning is not found in external achievements, but in the relationships we build and the moments we cherish. His experiences in the concentration camps during World War II illuminated the idea that even in suffering, individuals can find profound meaning through love, purpose, and authenticity. Frankl's insights remind us that our worth is not determined by our performance, but by our capacity to connect with others and to embrace the full spectrum of human experience. Furthermore, the existentialist perspective, championed by thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Simone de Beauvoir, reinforces this truth. They posited that existence precedes essence, meaning that we are not defined by societal roles or expectations. Rather, we create our essence through our choices and actions. The power of this realization lies in the understanding that we are not merely products of our environment. We are active participants in crafting our lives. Each decision we make, each moment we embrace, contributes to the narrative of our existence. As you internalize this ultimate truth, a sense of liberation begins to unfurl within you. The weight of societal expectations starts to lift, replaced by the exhilarating possibility of living authentically. You begin to realize that true fulfillment comes not from meeting external standards, but from honoring your inner voice, your desires, your values, and your unique path. This transformation is not without its challenges. Embracing authenticity requires a radical shift in mindset, one that invites discomfort and uncertainty. It demands that you confront the fears that have held you captive, the fear of judgment, the fear of failure, and the fear of vulnerability. Yet, as you navigate this journey, you discover that each step forward is a testament to your courage and resilience. The power of this ultimate truth lies in its capacity to reshape your relationships. When you embrace your authentic self, you invite others to do the same. Genuine connections flourish in an environment of vulnerability and acceptance, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond your immediate circle. As more individuals choose authenticity over performance, the collective consciousness shifts, fostering a culture that values connection, empathy, and understanding. Consider the impact of this truth on your daily interactions. When you engage with others from a place of authenticity, you foster deeper, more meaningful relationships. You become attuned to the nuances of human experience, recognizing that each person carries their own struggles, dreams, and vulnerabilities. This awareness cultivates compassion and empathy, transforming the way you relate to others and enriching your own life in the process. Moreover, embracing this ultimate truth empowers you to pursue your passions with renewed vigor. When you are no longer bound by the constraints of performance, you can explore your interests, take risks, and step into the unknown. This freedom allows for creativity to flourish, inviting you to express yourself in ways that resonate with your true essence. Whether through art, writing, entrepreneurship, or any other form of self-expression, the possibilities become limitless when you embrace the fullness of who you are. As we conclude this exploration, let us reflect on the poetic nature of this journey. Life, in all its complexities, is a canvas waiting to be painted with the colors of your authenticity. Each brushstroke represents a choice, a moment of courage, and an embrace of vulnerability. The masterpiece of your existence is not defined by perfection, but by the richness of your experiences. The laughter, the tears, the struggles, and the triumphs. In this cinematic conclusion, envision yourself standing on a vast open landscape, free from the confines of performance. The horizon stretches before you, filled with endless possibilities. You are no longer an actor in a script written by others. You are the author of your own narrative, the architect of your own reality. The call to action is clear. Step into your authenticity, embrace the beauty of your imperfections, and live your life fully. Allow your essence to shine brightly, illuminating the path for others to follow. In doing so, you not only transform your own life but contribute to a larger movement, a rebellion against conformity and a celebration of the human spirit. As you move forward from this moment, carry this ultimate truth with you. The essence of life is not in the roles we perform but in the connections we nurture and the courage we summon to be unapologetically ourselves. The world is waiting for your unique light. Let it shine unabashedly, and in doing so, inspire others to embark on their own journeys of authenticity. The journey does not end here. It is merely the beginning of a lifelong exploration. Embrace it with open arms and an open heart. Your life, once a performance, is now a vibrant tapestry of authentic experiences waiting to be woven. Are you ready to step into your truth and live fully? The choice is yours, and the adventure awaits. Like and share. If this message resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. Sharing this video or post with your friends and family can spark conversations that inspire others to embrace their authentic selves. Let's create a ripple effect of authenticity together. Comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What insights did you gain from this discussion? Have you experienced the tension between performance and authenticity in your own life? Share your stories and reflections in the comments below. Your voice matters, and your experiences can encourage others on their journeys. Subscribe. Don't miss out on future content that dives deeper into the themes of self-discovery, personal growth, and authentic living. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on new videos that empower you to live fully and authentically.